Welcome to Good Mythical MORE. We've got some essential oils that we are going to sniff and then try to ascertain what they claim to do.
But first, we're gonna tell a 10-word story. I'll start. Prince.
Medical.
Thought.
Once.
Don't waste once. Don't waste once.
Thought once.
Okay.
Keep going. Prince Medical thought once.
That.
Fantasies.
Don't.
Claim.
This is the finish.
Yeah, this is it. Prince Medical thought once that fantasies don't claim your soul. But they do. I love how it's my fault.
Well, you add words like once and claim.
just trying to make it interesting.
Okay, Prince Medical can do what he wants to, I guess.
You know what? I will make a suggestion. If it wasn't 10 words and we just went until we had completed a sentence, that's how I played the game with my kids, and you'd think I'd be better at it.
Hold on, you play this game with your kids?
I started to, because I was like, I'm so bad at this. I'm gonna play with the kids, like me and Lando play. But we will
You've
go
been practicing with the kids.
We'll go on and on for longer until we land at a point. And so it's not that makes it easier for me.
Okay.
But I was just screwing with you.
Okay. Well, maybe
Hey guys.
maybe
I
we'll
am
go
hot.
20-word stories.
But I can't take this off.
Are you heating pad users at home?
No.
Oh my god, I love a heating pad. You can't get into that? Like
No, I probably should, but I just feels like
like you pull a muscle or like your hand hurts or I don't know, like anything.
Your hand?
I mean, you have period cramps, you know?
Yeah.
Like
happens all the time. I'll put one of those
Maybe I should.
You can get like a Bengay pad that you can just like
oh
stick
yeah,
to
yeah.
yourself. I'll do one of those every once in a while on my back.
I do enjoy some like icy hot situation. You can't do an icy hot and a heating
You
pad.
pulling muscles all the time or something?
Yeah, I mean often enough, I guess.
Maybe I should look into that. I mean, I've got this now. So I don't have to look far.
That's true.
It's gonna be right there in my bedside drawer.
What about oils?
So we're gonna smell this oil,
I'm big into oils though.
and what we're trying to do is trying to figure out what it suggests.
Don't you have like 5 diffusers at your house?
Yeah, we got one in the kitchen, we got one in the bedroom. I think Lando had one in his room for a while, and then we got a couple that just don't work anymore.
I find it very interesting as someone who gets headaches at smelling things that you are really into essential oil diffusing.
There's most of the oil, I have a little bit of a headache now because there's like 6 over here, but something about the oils is different than like a cologne or a perfume. Perfumes do it a lot, but oils, it's different.
What's your
That one stinks,
oil
though.
of choice to diffuse at home?
And they have weird names like Breathe or
But they all go back to some
Soothe.
sort of real natural oil. Like this is like
let's
a
see,
lemony thing.
What's the minty?
eucalyptus?
Yeah, I like a eucalyptus. Let me smell this.
This is like awaken yourself. Like this is like
These are just straight up like what the scent is called, and then you're gonna be guessing like what it's supposed to do. Like
yeah, I'm telling you, this is like to like
oh, but what is it? The scent?
like lemon.
Yeah, lemongrass.
This is to like
lemongrass. Whew.
Energize. To like energize yourself.
I think it's more specifically immunize yourself.
Are you going to tell us? Are we waiting?
Yeah, I was waiting for Link to. Is that all you wanted to say? I thought there was going to be a description afterwards.
Nope. It boosts your immune system.
No, this is
Not
basically
really.
about like cleaning you out, getting you ready for the day. Like put it on in the morning, dab a little here, dab a little there.
Yeah, that is different than what you said before, but no, it's to release negative energy.
Yeah, energize.
No, we didn't get that one. Move that one away so we don't smell it anymore. This is a yeller one.
That's just urine. It's a joke.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a joke on you. It's
Okay.
coyote. 'cause-
Very citrusy. Like orange. Isn't it orange?
I would go with orange on that.
Yep, it's orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orange oil.
I don't play with these fruits at my house. I'm more of a woodsy kind of.
I have
aromatic.
one diffuser and it's like I think sandalwood or something like that is the scent. It's a wood scent.
Yeah, I like
I
those
could
better.
get down with that.
Orange is it makes your bones strong. I guess that would be milk.
No, orange.
We're gonna
is-
get to milk later. maybe.
Orange oil
Milk's in
is
it,
to
sour milk.
Orange oil is to remind you of something. So when you smell it, it's just like, aren't you going to do that thing that you were supposed to?
I don't know what orange oil is.
It's literally a mental trigger. Like, aren't you gonna take the trash out? Oh, I gotta take the trash out
I think if your complexion gets a little orange,
for the memory.
it evens out your complexion.
It's uplifting to the mind and body.
Mind memory. It uplifts you to go take the trash out. Okay, I'm 2 for 2.
Okay.
Before
Yeah.
you guess what it is, will you let me smell it?
Well, we're not guessing what it is. That's not part of the thing.
Well, you kind of
Yeah,
are.
it is. Oh. Mint.
Mint,
Yeah, peppermint.
peppermint.
Oh, now peppermint is for nausea. This is to make you feel
Yeah, that seems-
unnauseous.
That seems right, but I don't want to agree with you because that's going to make you even more confident.
Also nervousness. It calms you down. If you've just
Yeah.
you smelled the orange oil and you remember to take the trash out, you went outside, you saw a possum. You know how when you see a possum when you're taking the trash out?
Yeah.
And they're so scary. But listen, I've watched several YouTube videos of people. I probably talked about this on the show. I'm sorry, I'm
You
repeating
can't
myself.
not talk about it.
People put their hands in the mouths of possums. From the mouths of babes and into the mouths of possums, people's hands go, and they do not bite them. So don't get nervous around possums.
Shut your possum mouth.
That's right. It calms you when you've seen a possum.
Yeah, I think it's nausea. I think he's right. So I have to.
I
agree.
like your answers better than what I have. It says, which it's like very similar to the one we just did. It says uplift the spirit and clear the mind.
Oh, come on. No, peppermint doesn't do that. No. Unless you've seen a possum.
That's nothing.
And you need to think of something
That's
else.
nothing. Can I take a moment just to explain these shoes a little bit more because, like I said, I found these. I think I was asking you this morning. I think we wore these when we did the Will It Slip and Slide,
I remember wearing them on the show at
and
some point.
I didn't know, but I assumed they were somebody else's, and I never tried them on again because they look used. But I think it was because they were left out with some nastiness on them, and they faded.
Did that not smell like raw fish or something?
Oh,
God. Hold on, I got some oil that'll help you.
I can't get the leg to my. But these things, I mean, they invite judgment. I mean, if you see somebody wearing these things,
dork.
you judge
Yeah.
them.
Dork.
You know,
That's what I think.
And
Especially if like you're at Disneyland and you got those on. Come on, guys, give me a break. Give me a break.
but I think that I see people on Survivor wearing these.
Well, yeah, if you're a survivor,
And then if you're hiking
It's like
or
a
something,
water shoe.
and you're like a minimal, it's like a minimal. It's supposed to make your foot strong.
it makes your foot stronger, and it's actually we should be wearing shoes. Wearing shoes in the modern society has actually caused all kinds of problems that have reverberated all the way up through our entire bodies.
But I got to
And
admit,
it starts with the bare foot.
I don't want to be that guy. And full disclosure, Chris, I did assume that you wore these. And so everything I'm saying, it does not apply to you. Chris, our sound guy. I was like, don't you have some of these?
Well, I think it's because
but I thought you wore
know what
them
it
once,
is?
and I think you wear them when you go hiking.
No.
But he said he doesn't
that's
wear
not
them
what
at all.
it is. No, it's that
And I'm sorry for accusing
7
you.
out of 10 sound guys wear these.
Sound guys are...
I've met a lot of sound guys in my life.
tend to be outdoorsy
7
type
out
guys.
of 10 have had these on. I mean, you're just in the 30%. That's okay.
He doesn't wear them. His answer was no.
He's in the 30%.
Oh. But now I'm in the 70%.
Well, you're not a sound guy.
or I'm gonna be.
So you got to take them off immediately.
But I mean, I was like, I gotta try these things out because they're like, it just seemed like something fun to do. It's foot gloves, but I don't want anybody to see me, so I'm thinking about wearing shoes over them.
Yeah, that'll do it. I was going to suggest that.
I don't know. I could go for some foot strength. Maybe number 4. Maybe that's what this is for. It increases foot strength. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's getting hot. I'm getting hot.
That's very familiar. Is that a eucalyptus?
Yeah, I believe it is, or a tea tree oil.
Oh,
It's not, unless it got switched.
Vapor. It's vapor rub.
It's a I think it got switched then.
why? What is it?
Well, because you said the next two things are. So
What would you say that you think that what you were going to say?
what?
What were you going to say it was?
It's supposed to be lavender.
Oh, it is. It is lavender.
Oh.
Yep, it's lavender.
Well, I guess the next two then.
No, yeah, and you know what? Lavender. Hey,
increases blood flow to your extremities.
That's my oil of choice when I had a diffuser for a while before it broke. Lavender was my go-to. I'm a lavender boy.
Because you like to drink flowers too.
I love a lavender tea.
Yeah.
If I go to a coffee shop and they've got lavender flavor, I'm like, put it in there.
Yeah,
You may not think that about me. I mean, I don't wear foot gloves, but I love lavender.
I like
and
how
I
it
am not a
smells.
sound guy.
This increases blood flow to the extremities.
Lavender uplifts you and, re-energizes your life. I'm going with very generic answers because that seems to be what you're looking
Yeah,
for.
they're pretty generic. No, that's incorrect. I do have a stress putty type of thing that's not for building your hand strength. It's just to fidget spinner type of thing, and it smells like lavender. Like it smells like a shop that you'd walk into in Big Sur and be like, and it's for this purpose, which is calming relaxation.
Yeah, calming and relaxing.
Calming relaxation.
It also says and helps to build trust, but I don't know who you're building trust with.
Other people who love lavender.
I guess.
Hey,
So.
you know the Echo Park Lake, right?
Yes.
I mean,
I'm familiar.
I haven't been there recently.
What with the swans?
Since the virus. But you can get in the swans and roll around. And there's a little cafe.
Yep.
The little cafe has a lavender syrup that they'll put into a latte to make a lavender latte. I had that one time, and I got on the swan, and I sipped it.
I was
And
there.
I was like, I'm in California. When sometimes when you're doing something like that, like a combination of certain things, like drinking a lavender latte and you're on a swan going through a lake, and you're like, California. Yeah. It hits you sometimes when you're not from here.
What were you dressed like? Were you wearing a beanie even though it was way too hot?
A beanie? No,
Yeah.
I didn't go that far.
Okay.
Do you know that
What about toe shoes?
not only do we have a mythical society, we have an app for that mythical society that is free. You can join the society for free as an initiate. And you can go and you can look at this app and you can figure out all the kinds of things that we offer at the Mythical Society. It's free on Apple. It's free on Google.
You have nothing to lose. Check it out. So this is that mentholy eucalyptus, perhaps. It seems too strong to be the eucalyptus.
Oh, that's eucalyptus. Woo, yeah. They put that
But I like that.
in the steam rooms
I like that, yeah. You get
of the world.
Yeah. Oh, that opens you up. It's for breathing.
And it brings the koalas in.
This has a
Koala collar.
particular use that Link would be interested in.
Oh. So
it helps with keeping yourself safe.
it helps with focus.
It enhances foot gloves.
Foot gloves.
It keeps you from hurting yourself.
No,
Like
it's a medical issue.
It helps with eyesight.
It
It helps with headaches.
it curtails herpes.
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah, it has the potential to suppress oral herpes.
It's antiviral.
The potential to suppress.
Yeah. That's not what it's like. That's not what its main
Hey,
thing
drink
is.
some, man. Suppress
It's to awaken inner power and regain health.
I don't want to jinx it, but I haven't had a fever blister
Yeah.
explosion
Drink this.
in like 2 years.
Do you know if you take a little bit of this and you just dot it on your neck and then you walk through the outback, the koalas will come up to you like you're Snow White. You can have one time my
If
cousin.
I wear this and I do and I
yeah,
do
yeah.
that,
Oh, yeah. You could do this. What you could.
Prince Medical could be out there.
My cousin Dale,
getting
you know my
koalas
cousin
climbing
Dale who
on it.
lives in the outback. What he does is he puts on like a brown sweatsuit. He dabs it. He does like a green flourish, like a green collar coming out of a brown sweatsuit,
And he lures him in.
and he dabs it and he does like this, and then by like 7 p.m. he's got 4 or 5 koalas
Clinging to him.
clinging to him, and then he gets a picture for Instagram. That's his whole Instagram.
Wow, what's the handle?
It's called Dale Australia.
Wow, that was quick. That was good.
Yeah.
Australia.
Australia. Only pictures of a man in brown sweats with koalas
Hanging on,
attached to him.
just clinging to him.
But in the description of each photo, he does say, the secret is eucalyptus oil on my neck.
Oh, he gives away
He gives it away because he's sharing. He wants other Dale Australia accounts to form. Like, you put your name in from Australia and you can have your, like, I've got Red Australia. I'm working on it. Link Australia also works.
I like this one.
Stevie Australia, you want that, Stevie?
Maybe this
Yeah.
is the
For you.
teach. Maybe this
Thank
is
you.
the tea tree oil. Tea tree
Yeah.
oil is like
Yeah. Oh,
I like
tea tree
to
oil.
bathe in that tea tree oil flavored soaps.
My wife will rub this all over our kids.
I love a good tea tree oil. Yeah.
She's like, yeah, you got a cold? Yeah, it's just like, it doesn't matter
So you're
what's
saying
going on.
this is antiviral?
Oh, definitely. Tea tree oil is the best,
Put it
the
on
most
warts.
medicinal of any of the oils.
Put it on warts. Put it on zits. Put it on open wounds, deep wounds, wounds where you can see like bone.
But it's also calming and gives you inner strength and uplifts you and energizes your life. Right?
This is such a weird. I mean, yes, you put it on acne and it's anti-inflammatory. It's poisonous and shouldn't be swallowed. But this
Oh.
is the weirdest, like, general thing that it says that it does. So think about a weird. This oil does something very weird for you.
Makes you see things.
What'd you say?
Makes you see things.
Makes you grow hair on your butt.
Makes you think you're small, a little bit smaller than you are.
It makes you speak backwards,
I might be 5'9".
but only in your mind.
It's a tea tree oil talking.
It protects against environmental and seasonal threats.
Okay, you mean like allergy things.
Okay.
Seasonal threats? You mean like the man who comes around, Old Man Winter,
Yeah.
who comes around my neighborhood
Or just baseball.
Yeah.
with an axe? He's like, I only come when it gets cold. I'm a
Yeah.
seasonal threat.
And then you have to douse them in tea tree oil.
That's right.
Ah!
It's like, oh, tea tree oil, I'm going back.
All right. Yeah, that's our favorite. We believe in that.
Are you a member of the Mythical Society? Want an even easier way to dig into content like Behind the Mythicality and Rhett and Link React? Well, download the new free mobile app now in the Apple and Google Play stores.